What's up, everybody? This is quickly we broke up, how to get over a breakup part 2. The whole purpose of that video was to let you guys know how I got over my recent breakup with Nunu in the end of May. Like I said in the previous video, self-love has a lot to do with, how I got through the breakup without wanting to pull my weave out my hair and just kill myself like I used to want to do whenever we broke up. Also, the fact that I'm getting closer and closer to God, and I go to Him for a lot of issues that I have in my life, and I pray a lot, I meditate a lot. So focusing on myself, bettering myself, progressing myself, and the fact that I took from the relationship that Nunu and I had a whole nother me, it helped a lot to get over the breakup without being absolutely sad, because regardless of the fact that we broke up, I'm still winning because he taught me so much, or shined a light on so much, as far as how I need to respect myself, how I need to love myself, and how much I'm worth as a woman. So all the booty model and all that stuff, everything just came to a screeching halt because he pointed all this stuff out to me. And it was the simple fact that I loved him very, very much, and we had a lot of breakups that prompted me to want to change, because I felt like if I were to do right and positive and, do everything that he was asking, the relationship would work out. In the previous video, I said that he's a wonderful man. No man can top him. No man can fill his shoes. As far as him making me into who I was, that has nothing to do with anything else relationship-wise. Maybe the sex was bad. Maybe he snored every night. Maybe he was lazy or whatever. We broke up for our own reasons, but the fact, when I say that he cannot be replaced, it was simply because of the spark for me to get on this journey to self-love, self-worth, self-respect. Like I said, God uses people and works through them to get a message to you, and God used Nunu to get a message to me that I wasn't living my life right, which I know I wasn't now, because everywhere I was trying to go, everything I was trying to do wasn't working, because I was going about it the wrong way. So now my walk with God should bring me, different situations, anything that my heart desires, anything that I need for my family. Like, it should happen now, because I am on the right path and I'm walking with the Lord. A lot of you women and men wanted to know specifically the reason we broke up, or I'm not even going to go into that in detail, but it does have a lot to do with Nunu and I, and our 2 kids. It's flesh and blood. So that was that. That was like the last breakup. I do love him, and I did try and reconcile after that last breakup, but he said no. So I left it at that. I called him, talked a few seconds. I told him some very important information, and still no. So because of that specific situation, we broke up, and we haven't been back together since. And that was, like I said again, the end of May. But that does not take away from the fact that he created, or had dealings in helping to create, a very wonderful new me. And I do give him props for that. He worked very, very hard, dealt with a lot. When I say specifically, he had to deal with a lot and put up with a lot that no other men in my life did take time to put up with. He cared enough to work on specifically changing me into, a better person. That has nothing to do with, like I said again, that has nothing to do with our relationship issues or why we broke up. So why we broke up is just why we broke up. But what I took from this relationship in a positive light was who I am today. And it is a reflection of, whatever happened during that relationship and God coming into our lives, speaking through him, speaking to me to get me here today. So that should clear up a lot of your questions of, if he was such a good man, why did you break up with him? I broke up with him because of relationship issues, but that doesn't change the fact that he helped me get to where I am today and who I am today. He helped that. So that's the great man part. But on the other end, you know, we had some relationship issues that we broke up about. And yeah, that should answer your questions without, you know, going into detail about our relationship or our personal business. But yeah, that's really it. The whole purpose of the video, like I said, initially was to help you get over a breakup, is just love yourself, because that's who you're left with at the end of the day. You can't put your happiness in a person, because when they walk out the door, they take it with them. And you have to rely on God, the only man that will never fail you, never dump you, never piss you off, never let you down. You know what I'm saying? So once you do that, you're going to be okay, no matter what man or woman in the flesh walks out of your life or pisses you off. You're going to be okay, because at the end of the day and every day, you got God. So that helps out tremendously. So yeah, I have nothing bad to say about my ex. I'm not going to bash him. You won't hear a bad word about him come out of my mouth, because I love him, love him, love him, love him, love him. That'll never change. We were like bestie friends. When you saw Nunu, you saw me, you saw me, you saw Nunu. We had an unbreakable bond, but we did have our relationship issues that did not allow us to stay together. And that's it. I'm not going to talk anymore. That should clear everything up and all you guys' questions. All right. Toodles, ladies and gents. I'll talk to you all later.